All right. So what if I told you, you know what I'm saying, your goat really wasn't no goat? You know what I'm saying? What if I exposed to you that a motherfucker that you looked up to for a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot, or like maybe the last 10 years or something, really stole his style, stole his flow, stole his delivery. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, man, you gotta look at life, man, you know what I'm saying, and understand it. You know what I'm saying? The world might not be round, it might not be flat either. You feel what I'm saying? World might be hollow. You know what I'm saying? It might be half round. It might be, you know what I'm saying, oval shaped. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it is that perspective is a motherfucker. And the more information you receive about something, the more different you will look at a situation. Bottom line. So, that being said, I used to think wrestling was real when I was young. I used to think the WWF, you know what I'm saying, like the Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, Rick Rude, you know what I'm saying, Razor Ramon, Hulk Hogan. These were a few of my childhood heroes. You know what I'm saying, Coco Beware. These were some of my childhood heroes. Then I had a talk with my brother, you know what I'm saying, about, like, I think it was when Macho Man and Hulk Hogan was beefing, and I had a talk with my brother about it one day, and he just explained to me flat out, man, little bro, we finna stop watching this shit because they making you think something that ain't real. Wrestling ain't real, little bro. And I'm arguing them down about it. Nah, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm a baby though. I'm like 7 years old. My brother about 7 years older than me. So he had, again, a different perspective, and he had a more clear understanding and a more woke perspective as far as being able to see the world from a more mature standpoint than I could see it at that time and period. It was a lot of the secrets and tricks of the trade that had been exposed to him that he could look at that I couldn't see because of my naive and young eyes and the wool that was being pulled over. A lot of times the wool that I was born with, as far as not, you know what I'm saying, being naive, is a certain situation where you need to have things pulled back from your eyes. You see what I'm saying? It ain't even you being finessed and brainwashed. You just ain't, you don't know enough. When you ignorant, it just means you ain't been given a book yet. So it don't mean that you stupid. It just means that you don't have the information. If you dumb when you stupid, that just means you probably been offered the information. Motherfucker just don't want to read it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? So in a lot of situations, we just naive people, man. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of times the world just don't know about situations, so they need to be told the inside track. They need to be told details. So when sometimes they being given the details, they'll buck the person that's giving it to them and fight the messenger and attack the messenger instead of just, you know what I'm saying, weighing the tidbits of information that they being given against their own experiences. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, you know, first of all, everything I say on here, man, I put on my dead homie Cutthroat. I put on my dead kid. I put on my son, my dead child Jesse. I put on my dead sister Tanisha. I put this on my dead granny Mary Ruth, and I put this on every black indigenous Indian in my ancestry. I don't, you know what I'm saying, fuck around with lies because I don't fear nothing. I don't fear nobody. I don't even think men are supposed to fear God. I think that's something that racist white people came up, the ones that, you know what I'm saying, wanted us to worship the wrong kind of gods. You know what I'm saying? The ones that fought for power and created religion. They wanted us to fear God. I don't think you're supposed to fear God. Don't question God. Man, my children can question me. They can ask me questions about whatever because that's their only source of information and real honest information. So I'm going to question God. I don't believe in a lot of stuff. I don't believe in the gods that niggas run around and worship. So, you know, I'm a little different the way I step. But I don't believe in just having to cap and lie and all that kind of shit in order to live my life, nigga. I built a great legacy. I stood on it. And I just did some phenomenal shit and some extraordinary shit. And I set some crazy ass goals. Sometimes if you don't set goals that's crazy enough, they ain't the right goals. So don't knock nobody else that set their goals, achieve some shit just because you don't know them yet, pussy. Maybe you just don't know enough famous people. It ain't that everybody ain't famous, though. See what I'm saying? Now, with all that being said, back in about 07, y'all, when I was literally nationwide with G Unit Radio 24 and doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I was already Sosa. You can go on G Unit Radio and check this shit out. I'm on there, you know, and I'm featured 6 times. I'm not even featured on that project as Sosa the Plug. I'm only featured as Sosa. That's why I'm lucky at, because maybe if niggas would have wrote down Sosa the Plug, somebody would have stole my name as Sosa the Plug. But they only feature me as Sosa on the G on the Radio project. Now, unbeknownst to my knowledge, it was such thing, y'all, back then as something called an email blast. An email blast, I learned that from my homeboy CC Gordon. Y'all go fuck with him on Twitter and Facebook. That's Buck Premier Engineer for the last like probably 15 years. So he probably man CC and mind you, when I was in a group younger than when I was a teenager, before I started working with Buck and them, me and the rap group I was in used to feature Buck, and CC Gordon was the studio we used to do all our music at. Most of it we did. It was a place called the Lions Den because it was so hot in there, and that booth wasn't nothing but pressure. And I really, you know what I'm saying, I take my hat out to CC. He's one of my OGs that pushed me to my limits, past my limits, as far as trying to help me maximize my potential and learn self-discipline when it came to being a creator and really taking my craft seriously. And I got a lot of love for that guy. But, you know, as time went on, Buck just went on, and, you know what I'm saying, he from CC working with us so much, Buck, you know what I'm saying, pulled him in as his premier engineer when his career popped off. Now, CC used to send out email blasts of all our music, plenty exclusives and shit like that me and Buck them used to do, that me and G Unit used to do, and it used to be like thousands of people, man, like at least 1,000 people was in that email blast. This was the first beginnings of that. We didn't know what that shit was, but he was putting us up on game that you got to be able to do that to get that was how these new kids have unreleased songs on YouTube and shit or whatever. So CC was sending music to people like DJ Khaled, Ice Cube. Just thinking back in my mind of some of the names I knew from the email blast was like Dr. Dre, Eve, the rapper. It was so many websites that was brand new. This was the beginning of basically YouTube and the internet. This was literally like 07, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This shit was young. Everything we doing now was young then. So it was an artist back then that was way ahead of the game as far as being on YouTube and listening to artists on YouTube. His name was Soulja Boy. He was literally one of the first ones to do it, to be on here on this platform. And he was in the email blast. But I can honestly say that he was one of the only ones that used to email us back. It was probably about maybe 100 people out of that 1,000 that used to email us back. He was one of the main ones, even out of that 100, that used to consistently email back. But and my email address was in there. It was called therealplug@yahoo.com. And I wish on God, on my right hand, to God, I wish I could break back into that email account right now. I would post all the emails that Soulja Boy used to directly send me at Sosa Tha Plug. He knew who I was. He was a big fan of my music, and he used to send me exclusives. He used to email blast us music back. So some of the songs he used to send us, I remember them. They was, they was trash. They weren't trash. It was just like, to me, it was amateur night. Like, it was like sound like nursery rhymes type of music. I came from being a fan of, you know what I'm saying, Tupac and Gaddafi, niggas like Cool G Rap, Nas, niggas like 8Ball and MJG, niggas like Pimp C, man. You know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to, you know what I'm saying, real spitters like Soulja Slim. We didn't listen to rappers that played with their lyrics like, you know what I'm saying, Soulja Boy. The closest we would listen to niggas in Atlanta was Gucci and Jeezy, man. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas was serious about a bag and a brick. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't listen to little kids talking about Yule and shit. The nigga was innovative businessman on the internet, so we took him seriously at that point because money is money, y'all. So at the same time, the nigga was sending us songs, and some of them songs will feature his artist. He had an artist at the time named Chief Keef. That artist's name was just Chief Keef, and dude was like really, really raw. I vividly remember dude sending songs featuring Chief Keef. So, I dropped a song with the Outlaws and Buck. It actually was the first song I ever recorded with them, and it's called They Fucks With Me. They Fucks With Me. Y'all go find that on YouTube and shit right now. So, and shout out Noble and Edie. You know what I'm saying? My big homies, my big brothers. But anyway, on that song, y'all, I said some bars. I was like, straight motherfucking goon, and young Noble's horrible. In the kitchen baking, whipping cookies, I'm the oracle. I said some shit like, do you spit your rhymes? The answer's rhetorical. The shit's so old, y'all. I'm an OG. I don't forgot my own lyrics on there. Y'all go listen to it. Now, bottom line, we dropped that song like, January, February, or some early that year. Later on, like that next year, Soulja Boy came out with a song with Bow Wow called Marco Polo, completely biting my lyrics off of that song. He said, I am the oracle. Dude, you did rhetorical. Like, he was trying to be me. He was trying to steal my... Y'all had never heard him say nothing about no rhetorical or oracle. And that was because he been consistently listening to my rhymes and listening to my shit. And he was a big fan of me. Used to email me back with that artist named Chief Keef songs. Now, fast forward to, us dropping the G Unit Radio 24. Now, mind you, on the YouTube platform, I'm getting hundreds of thousands of views as far as me being Sosa with G Unit South. I'm on tour with my nigga Buck. We consistently, we in Atlanta and Chicago. We seeing these kind of niggas that's our fans, all these other rappers and shit. We used to run into a lot of rappers, Rick Ross used to open up for 50. He used to park right behind us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fucked me up when they end up falling out down the line. Because nigga used to open up for Fifth. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That fucked me up that that niggas couldn't do no business together. And I ain't saying it was Ross' fault at all. I just feel like damn, man, I remember seeing you constantly. I remember Gunplay used to carry their bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the nigga was a big fan of what's going on. I end up falling out with Fifth. I never did get to come out. I'm talking about I fell out with Fifth. And evidence of Fifth helping this nigga steal my name and steal my likeness and my image was the first time I dealt with Fifth. 15 minutes into me getting off the plane, he told me to my face, I hated on Game. I said, why did you hate on Game? He said, Fifth said, and y'all want y'all to go question 50 about this. 50, I ain't got no lie to tell on no other man. I can't wait. I'll tell him to his face. He know what's up with me. Nigga, every nigga that know me know what the fuck is up with me. Now, I stand on shit. I step on it and stand on it, man. Straight up, nigga. I'll wait till my grave. Fuck you. So, this nigga Fifth, I said, 50, why you hate on Game? What'd he do to you? He said, man, nigga ain't do nothing to me, man. He said, man, my homies was on some Tupac and Biggie shit. They was riding with Biggie. They still held a grudge with the whole LA. E40 wanted to do a song with Banks and Buck. Banks shot the whole feature down, cost Buck some money because he didn't want to do no business with a Cali nigga. All the niggas in the crew didn't want to fuck with Game. So we was neglecting him. We was shunning him and leaving him in Cali while we was flourishing as G Unit. So Reebok saw that even though they had to deal with G Unit sneakers, they could make more money by dropping their own product as Reebok and just let one of G Unit artists cross-promoted. So they went and did a ad with the Game with a G Unit chain on for a Reebok sneaker. And everybody thought, damn, this must be a G Unit sneaker too. So that was how they was able to do the same thing to Fifth, what Adidas just recently did to Kanye by stealing his idea, his design. Just let's make some money off you without having to pay you. Fifth saw that, and Fifth told me that when they done that with Game, a couple of more companies took notice and tried to offer Game some deals to counter my products. He said, Plug, they gonna try to give you deals, water deals and everything to try to counter my vitamin water. I'm gonna give you an extra 100,000. Just don't do that. I swear to God, Fifth said, I'm gonna give you an extra 100,000. Just don't sign with other labels to try to compete with me. I said, man, bro, you don't gotta pay me, to be loyal, homie. Just fuck with me and let's get my contract going. I swear to God, is what I told him. Now, when I told him that, I didn't never think that down the line I would have to go back to that conversation. Like, man, he feels threatened by people that do business with other motherfuckers after they done been with his crew. Now, with that being said, y'all, when my situation broke down with 50, it was mainly because he felt like I had got a one-up on him by me and my shooter, by me letting my shooter take his shooter gun, smack him across the head, and then charge him a couple $1,000s to buy the motherfucker back before he could go back to New York with it. Now, with all that being said, even though I wasn't the one that done it, I was the one that, didn't stop it from happening. So Fifth blamed me and banned me from G Unit, whatever. He let the hate that Buck put in his ear, work. And I respect that. He let the lies work. I respect that. Now, with that being said, I accept it, but I don't respect it. With that being said, the nigga took his time to go to Interscope, and this information was given me by a G Unit insider. I ain't gonna name who it was that told me that, man. One of my real niggas, man, put me up on game and let me know off the top, man. Look, Plug, man, when that nigga went to Interscope, when they did them two songs, the two songs sound just alike. One of them say hate being sober. One of them say love being bitches love Sosa. Both these songs sound the same. 50 went up and told him, man, you remind me of my little nigga Sosa, man. I used to have, man, you should call yourself Sosa, man. He gave him the game. Now, to support that fact right there, y'all, tell me how many hits do dude have besides that? He got a bunch of bullshit. He's never giving y'all no evidence that he's just a dope dealing ass rapper. Man, I got all kind of, that's the only charges on my record as far as felony charges. A bunch of dope cases. They ain't caught me with no guns. They ain't caught me shooting at nobody. They ain't caught me doing nothing else. I got caught with dope when I was a real young. And that's cash for. That's what we do when we little kids. You see what I'm saying? Now, with all that being said, possession for resale on my record, and plus the fact that even on a song with Lil Wayne, when I was about 14 years old, rapping about high school on the verse, and I'm gonna do a video about that for y'all. I got a song with Lil Wayne that I did when I was 14 years old. Me, Lil Wayne, Turk, Manny Fresh, and Birdman is on the song. And guess what the hell I called myself then? We did that song in about 1999. I called myself Lil Sosa with an ounce of weed, 2 hoes, and plus my holster. That's literally always. I got this tattoo when I was about 16 years old, y'all. I got this tattoo in like the year, probably about 9. I got this tattoo so many years ago before you ever heard of a Chief Keef. The bottom line is though, y'all, in 2007, when I dropped this Sosa with G Unit, already nationwide, which can be looked up, in 2007, the album came out. Chief Keef was number about 12 or 13 years old. And even if you in the streets in Chicago at that age, you ain't no Sosa. You ain't no nigga with no brick. You ain't no nigga selling all the dope. You a nigga shooting. You a nigga stealing out of cars. You a nigga that stand on the rooftop and be a sniper while the OGs sell the dope. And I started my label. I started Shark Gang. I started Shark Life. I started this with a nigga that's from Wild 100s, 111th and Vernon. Shout out to the shot. Everybody in the city except Chief Keef. I started this shit with a Chicago nigga, man. Me, him, my homeboy Cutthroat, and my little homeboy KP. All of us started. We had a meeting and started this shit together a long time ago, man. Years and years ago. Shout out my nigga Lucia from Salem Town. We started this shit. He was in there. He was in the original meeting. It wasn't number 5 or 6 of us in there. It's over 100 members strong now. And that's just in this city. Niggas steal my name. Niggas call themselves Sosa, call themselves The Plug. Niggas call themselves The Sharks. Man, we know who the real ones is. You know what I'm saying? These niggas went up there, gave these niggas my game, gave these niggas my drip, and then actively went out their way to not never mention my name, to always act like I don't exist, because they felt like, why help somebody blow up that ain't gonna be with our label, that's finna go somewhere and sign with probably T.I. and them or Rick Ross and them. Why help him blow up and be nationwide? They just buried my name. But you can't bury G Unit Radio 24. You can't bury everything I know about y'all that can be cross-checked, can you? You can't bury my flight records where G Unit Records paid for the plane tickets. Man, I was Sosa a long time before Chief Keef ever thought of that kind of shit, man. And there ain't no rappers with 2 names. You one name or the other name. This nigga came out as Chief Keef, found something cool, and then popped out and told y'all that's his name. And everybody was so hype. And trust me, I understood. That's how cool I always been as Sosa. Since the 90s. Since I was a little bitty little kid, 12, 13 years old rapping. See, I always been the type of nigga in the streets, but I'm a magnet student too. I read a lot of 1,000-page books and shit when I was a little baby. So I was intuitive. I always was creative at creating new brands, new ideas and shit, and I keep creating them. But I see when a motherfucker's stealing my drip, man. Motherfuckers in this city done help another bitch nigga from my city come out talking about he's such and such the plug. And niggas that I grew up with is out here posting his videos on their blog. I check a nigga about, man, I thought your brand was the Sharks. I ain't know your brand was the plug. Nah, pussy nigga, you just a hater that want to see me go down like the rest of these niggas. Nigga want to see you out in parties and speak to you out there that done posted your haters on their blog. Nah, I just look at a nigga hands. Nigga, don't speak to me, nigga. I'm real on the internet and real in real life. And I'm ready to throw my life away, nigga, because I done lived the real one. I'm ready to throw it away. I'm ready to die divinely. I'm ready to go see God. And I'm ready to take a couple of motherfucking niggas with me too if need be. That's what these niggas ain't ready for. They talk a lot of shit, but they really not ready to go meet they maker, man. Nigga play that Sosa role, but they ain't sold a half a zip of ready, man. They ain't sold a half a zip of powder, man. They ain't got no fentanyl motherfucking fucked up shit about that shit on their conscience, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas talking a lot of shit, man. These niggas talking a lot of bullshit and don't even know how to sell bowls. These niggas out here bluffing, don't know how to get a bag off a bitch. They don't know how to scam. They don't know how to teach nobody nothing. They just find something cool, say that that's them, and y'all bite on it because y'all ain't, not y'all, but a lot of people that's on the internet are only here to be followers. They only here as fans. They only here to soak up what other people created. But the creators, the ones of us that's creators, really do know. The eye is the doorway to the soul, and you can always look at a man and tell if he's lying. I don't give a fuck if you watching a video or looking him dead in his eyes in real life. You know who capping or not. The facts support the theory. You see what I'm saying? Go back, double check everything I said, man. And not only that, man, go check what I said. Go check my lyrics, man. Buy your dope from me on that G Unit Radio 24. Go check me out on there, man. I've been on this shit about what Sosa is on in the movie Scarface. These niggas ain't really Sosa, man. You know what I'm saying? 50 helped that boy steal my name, man, on purpose. Buck seen what was going on. And plus, he never did want me to be his real competition in Cashville, no way. So it was played right into his hand for me to just disappear off the map. He never wanted me to be out anyway. Y'all got to understand that's the reason why these niggas never would mention me. Because I got the potential. And I had the potential, especially when I was a younger kid. I had the potential at any time to sign anywhere, man. I done got offers from all kind of labels. Like, on God, man. Y'all just don't know, man. Sometimes I tell you this, man. Put it like this, y'all. Niggas always in my comments talking about what should have happened about my deal, what I should have did, and I'll listen to what should have happened. Listen, y'all. Sometimes you gotta understand that, man. That what you think is God's blessings is the devil's blessings being offered to you. You gotta try to understand that, soak that up, man. Everything ain't always God, and everything is not. All money ain't good money. Sometimes, man, you fucking with some niggas where you might just be around them and feel the wrong vibe. Like, man, these niggas some bitch niggas. Man, these niggas, man, I done caught one of these niggas exchanging numbers. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. These niggas, all kind of little small little indicators that you will peep about whether a man got integrity or not will let you know whether to, you know what I'm saying, go into business or any kind of trust relationship with him. And that's bottom line, homie. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, man, if I don't get the right vibe about you, I don't give a fuck about the money because I'm that cocky and I'm that arrogant and confident in myself that I know I'm always going to get some. If I don't got no opportunity with you, I still got one out there, buddy. As long as I got some life, I'm going to give me some money. I don't give a fuck. And another thing is I could be an author. I could be a community activist. I don't know. I could be a retailer. I used to have a store in the mall last year before my son overdosed and died. God rest his soul. It's a lot of shit I can do that interests me that get a lot of bags. So everybody don't need to be so caught up on why I didn't make it with G Unit. Nigga, that's just on my resume. That's not the only opportunity that God has set out for me in my life. I throw back to school bashes and shit like that and trunk or treat parties for kids. That's an opportunity in my life. Soon as I lost that deal, I met the woman that had 4 kids for me immediately. 4 beautiful kids that I would not take one breath. I could not imagine taking one breath without my kids. So if I wouldn't have lost that deal, I never would have had my kids, man. I never would have had the ones I got right here. That would have been a different fate, a different matrix, a different multiverse. I don't need it. I need the blessings that God gave me. Whatever I lost it, man. Whatever seems like I lost may not be a loss. Sometimes it's a gain. Just like the plug tried to tell Frank Lucas in American Gangster. Sometimes, man, you got to leave this shit alone, man, and just quit while you ahead. That's not the same thing as quitting. Fuck them. This is not the end of your run. This is just a chapter in a long book. This is why today y'all are on here listening to my video and Chief Keef ain't gave you a hit in 10 years. But he's Sosa. He got the dope. He the plug. He's Sosa. How? Nigga can't even rap. These niggas need to be somewhere, man, getting medication for autism, man. Getting medication for Down syndrome. Hiding his face all in his dreads and shit, keeping his face all down. You ain't no motherfucking creator out here. You a style stealer. And you banned from your own city. I will die in Cashville before I ever be banned from this beautiful motherfucker. These country ass niggas down here. I wish a motherfucker would think he can ban me from my town. Nigga, you better pull up and pull up heavy enough. You better make sure you weighing enough when you do pull up, nigga. Or it's gonna be big smoke. And that's on Mama and them. That's on Dead Homie and them. Fuck you talking. That's on Bo Tough and Donnie Fly. Hell is you talking about. That's on Cutthroat and Jesse, nigga. Hell is you talking about, nigga. I wish I would let a motherfucker ban me from my city because I got money. The fuck? I'll buy your whole... Hey, man. Hey, buddy. Listen, man. Y'all stay on y'all pivot, man. Stay on your square, man. Stay on your pivot foot. Don't let nobody knock you out for it, man. It ain't just the niggas trying to knock you off your pivot foot you got to worry about. You got to worry about the crooked ass referee standing right there watching everything. He calling fouls for you and ain't calling shit on them. He calling phantom fouls on you. So you got to watch everything. Keep your head on the swivel, man, and watch what's going on out here, man. Try as much as you can to be objective in situations so you can see all angles, man, and both sides of the coin when it flip. Educate yourself instead of being miseducated or uneducated. Because a miseducated man is far worse than even an uneducated man. A clean slate, shit can be added to it. But a fucked up, dirty ass slate got to be clean first. Don't be miseducated by what another motherfucker told you, man. At least take two sides of a story and weigh facts against wisdom, against what you done been through in your motherfucking life. Don't just look at this nigga. Oh, this nigga ain't filthy rich. Oh, he ain't the rapper that I'm familiar with. Oh, he gotta be lying. Nah, pussy, you make yourself sound like a fanboy. Fuck niggas over here talking about little ass blunt. Nigga wanna talk about how small your blunt is. Bitch, nigga, I might have 9 pounds of weed in the back seat right there. I don't gotta smoke how much weed you want me to put in my cigar. Nigga, I'm an OG. I done smoked 90 pounds of motherfucking weed just in the last few years. I don't gotta wake up first thing in the morning trying to make sure my shit look big. That's for you thirsty lung ass niggas ain't got nothing but a quarter ounce of weed. The weed, your sack finna be gone in 3 blunts. The fuck? It's a beautiful day, man. It's the perfect day for you to shark up, for you to attack your goals, you know what I'm saying, for you to find Nemo, you see what I'm saying, for you to feed your babies, you see what I'm saying, for you to not sleep in that water, you know what I'm saying, or else drown. It's the perfect day to shark up, man. You know what I'm saying? Create your legacy, man, starting now, man. I'm working on an autobiography and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, for y'all, about a lot of this shit that's not happening in my life, because it's a whole lot of chapters, a whole lot of phases, and not only a whole lot of chapters and phases that's funny and shit, that's informative, but it's a whole lot of information, man, that I feel like, man, you know what I'm saying, good game, that I feel like I could give young niggas, man, that's coming up, man, that want them a bag, got ambition, and got the skills to get it, but they just want to make it about their local ass town where everybody don't want to see them as a prophet. A prophet is not well received at home and never will be. You only well received abroad and on the road where people appreciate your product. That's the only reason I came to this platform. That's another thing I wanted to address. Niggas always tell me, you on here trying to run your view. Now, I don't give a fuck about YouTube. I didn't even know that this platform exists like this as far as social media, nigga. I'm in Facebook jail for talking funky to motherfucking racist. They took my Instagram page down after about 10,000 followers, 2, 3, 4 pages of them. If you search Sosa Tha Plug right now, it's about 30 Sosa Tha Plugs on Instagram. None of them are me. It's even a dog named Sosa Tha Plug. I'm getting tired of social media. They permanently ban me on Twitter like Donald Trump for talking funky to racists. And puss-ass Titans, journalists, conservative Titan journalists who want to see Malik Willis fail for no reason other than he a black kid in Tennessee. It's just all the social media man can suck my dick. That ain't, I came on here for one reason. Because my homeboy sent me a video where one of my past associates in the rap game was mentioning me. The homeboy Spider Low. SPI mentioned me, and you know what I'm saying? And on Cam Capone, I appreciated the alley-oop. I took it as a situation of, this is clearly business. I think it would be an insult to the culture not to reply and respond and give my side. I didn't come on here to even give my side, even to attack Spider. I just came on here to give my side so y'all would have 2 sides to a story. I figured y'all wanted that. I thought this is how this works. Don't be mad at me. I'm just going with the way. Don't get mad at me. And niggas, man, you waiting this long. Y'all listen to stories from back in 01. Y'all go online and listen to any old, y'all go listen to Orlando Brown. Y'all listen to y'all listen to Nicki talking, y'all listen to every single body. Y'all listen to randoms. Y'all listen to the Crips in LA talking about Pac and Biggie all the time. Y'all listen to every motherfucking thing online y'all can find. So I don't want to hear nothing about, nigga, I was with the biggest rap gang in the world, nigga, and I got shorted. I got played by some haters. So I got a right to tell my motherfucking story. Y'all nigga, man, get off my dick, man. For real, man. Shout out to the niggas support, man. And shout out to my homeboys, man, on here, man. All the real followers, man, and subscribers. They be hitting that like, hitting that bell, you know what I'm saying? And be coming on like, I posted my first post, man, you know what I'm saying? Posted my son Jesse, man, and a couple of the homeboys came through, man, with some condolences, man. And then at the bottom of my heart, I respect, I appreciated that. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out my son, long live Jesse, and I'm gonna see you soon, son. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Cashville know what the fuck is up with me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no cap in my rap. And I'm on the front line of it every day, nigga. I'm in the ghetto and I'm in the business world every day. In the corporate, if you in the corporate world, if you promoting clubs or if you trapping in crack houses, nigga, if you pimping bitches on the side of Trinity Lane, you gonna see me, homie, cause I'm all over this motherfucker. I'm not running from nothing, man. I ain't ducking no wreck, buddy. You feel me? All the smoke mine and y'all don't want none of it, nigga. Fuck you talking about, man. These niggas out here talking and bluffing. And niggas say they gonna kill me and I ain't died yet. Y'all know there's a classic Sosa Tha Plug line, all my real ones. You feel that? Nigga be mad at you, man. Oh, he arrogant. Man, you wake up every day listening to some arrogant ass rapper. Making your reels, using our lyrics. dressing in the style that we tell you to dress in, wearing the shit we wear. If we say it's given, then you say it's given. And whatever the rapper tell you to do is how you living your life. And hip hop, the #1 genre and music being sold in the world, and you buying it. So stop hating on rappers, man. Hashtag stop killing rappers, man. Stop stealing from rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Just respect us, man. You know what I'm saying? In rap, you too old when you're 31. In country music, when you're 79, you'll be on worldwide tours filling up stadiums. It's because, man, black people like to throw away all our motherfucking jewels. We like to be jealous and dumb and be wasteful of all of our jewels that God give us, of all of our profits. We want to knock the niggas that represent us. Like, nigga make a major song about the ghetto you live in and you get mad at them. Man, grow the fuck up, man. For real, man. For real. Or just at least stay away from around me and my platform, man. For real, man. Salute to the real, man. West Side, you know what I'm saying? 40 block money game, man. Sharks and all that. Y'all know what's up.